Trial.
Howdy, everyone. This is your resident sexy man, Afro Blitz. You know I gotta do it every time for my people. For
Trial.
my people. You don't need to go to sleep. Stay awake. This podcast, Still
Trial.
Gaming, coming at you. All I need is a keyboard in front of me, you know what I'm saying?
Trial.
Everyone's gonna think you're blind.
We live right now?
That's okay, that's okay, that's okay.
We live right now?
Trial.
Yes,
My-
we
my
are.
Avatar,
Yes, we are.
My avatar on PS4 wears sunglasses, you know that? And shades on. Anyway,
That is true.
y'all introduce
But he also
yourselves.
has an afro.
Shut up.
Yo, what is this talking about, yo?
Oh, where's my sock?
Trial.
Yo. Yeah.
I'll put him right in my lap, bro.
Sock boy,
Trial.
chill.
Yeah, he's got sock boy. Benji's got the duck. Yeah, we all got to come up with
Trial.
identified trademarks. Maybe I can catch Wayne from Dwayne's World around, you know. Anyway, let's introduce ourselves.
Exactly. Introduce yourselves instead of talking. I already did. Afro Blitz, you know what it is. It's me. We out here.
You already know what it is. Dr. Cartoons always on that cartoon also.
Dwayne's World. I go
Trial.
under Dwayne's World 34 on Xbox and Dwayne's World 34 on the PS4.
Trial.
To the feet, bro. Let's get this money. But they don't let's box out of this shit. I'm gonna keep quiet, though. This thing.
You see, that's why I'm wearing sunglasses, so I can't see that properly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no one trying to see that. Ain't no one trying
all
to see
this
that.
in the greatness HD player.
Nope.
That's what it's
Shades, man. Can't see it. It's so ashy. The light bounce off your blinds.
You gotta see it.
I can't see it.
Everybody
I
gotta
can't
see it.
shades, you know.
Ray tracing, man. Ray tracing. Xbox needs to learn how to ray trace.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do. I'm kidding.
Anyway.
That Halo's
Trial.
trash.
Anyway, yo, pause.
We'll get to that. We will get to
We will
that.
get to
We-
that.
Yeah, exactly. We will
Just-
get to that.
Trial.
But can you let me lead us in the first topic? Can you let me get us there?
I got a lot on my chest, man.
Trial.
Get off your chest later.
Don't worry,
But
man.
right now, we just gonna talk about that samurai slayer. You know, chopping up the Huns. You know what I'm saying? Ghost of Tsushima.
That greatness.
You know,
That
And
Sony
then-
greatness.
and how it
Trial.
compares, you know, to another giant, another monumental, crazy game out there. Last of Us 2,
But
baby.
Let me say something. Ubisoft, please take notes. This is how a game
Trial.
is played,
I concur.
and it should
Yeah.
look like
Yeah.
for an Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed
Yeah.
Oh, there's the recent news I just saw today.
game.
The
Trial.
creative director at Ubisoft, who's in charge of what goes out and what gets canceled, just got fired.
Trial.
Oh, really?
Yes, he
Interesting.
was.
That's developing news right there, right?
So hopefully their game should improve. That's why they pushed back a bunch of their stuff for next year.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
hopefully
Trial.
Time.
it leads to some good games. You know, a little
That's
bit
interesting.
change up with the formula. Because if you notice, if you go back, all the games basically the same.
Because when I saw Ghost
That's
of
why I stopped
when I
playing.
when I saw
Trial.
Ghost of Tsushima, especially when your gameplay, check out his gameplay.
Absolutely.
Afro Blitz. I felt like Assassin's Creed could have been this.
Yeah,
It could have
Yeah.
been this.
it could have.
Trial.
They-
And you know what? They've made Valhalla look more like For Honor. No, I'm serious though.
it is.
But you know what?
We
Technically,
definitely said that last time.
yeah. Technically though, For Honor was still Ubisoft, and I think they got lazy. They got very compliant because they know
Yeah.
people are going to buy their games. They know Origins actually sold, and they know Odyssey actually did pretty well. Technically, according to stats, Odyssey did pretty well. Was it a good game?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I
Trial.
never touched it. Ever since Egypt does
Origins, yeah.
Hot God. How you gonna mess that up? Out of all games, man. Like, come on, man.
Origins
Wow.
story, however, was bad, but the gameplay
Wow.
itself had improved on a lot of other things. For example, they did introduce the whole open world / RPG-ish
That's-
element into
That's
things.
all
Trial.
fine and dandy, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, trash.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But anyways,
I did like
on-
Assassin's Creed 3 though. That was the one with the
With
Indian
Desmond,
guy?
yeah.
Yeah, with-
with
Native American.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have it- They have it
Yeah,
on.
Connor.
that had me.
Connor.
They have it on the PS4.
Yeah.
For
They do.
Yeah,
They
yes,
do.
they do. But anyway,
Yeah.
y'all got sidetracked a little bit.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima brought you there. You know what I'm saying?
Ghost of Sashimi.
Tsushima.
Anyways, I mean, I don't have it. I haven't checked. I mean, I haven't played it. I've been checking out gameplays. I'm liking it. I'm
Wow.
definitely getting it. I'm just playing Last of Us right now and playing FIFA. So when I get a chance, I'm gonna highlight the thing later to check it out. I'm loving the gameplay. I like the whole scenery. The scene is just fucking amazing.
Trial.
Even though I'm watching it on freaking YouTube, and I know it does like obviously it's probably better on my TV. I know.
Oh,
just
yes, I
imagine
got
that.
4K
Wow.
TV. Do you know the amount of times I just want to pause and just
Exactly.
watch?
Appreciate.
Watching
Yeah.
the scenery
Like-
is crazy.
Damn.
I know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
You
That's
know what
what.
I'm saying?
Remember, I told you I was watching a gameplay for like the whole night, bro.
Wow.
The whole thing was
I
fucking
finished
nuts.
at like 3
It
a.m.
made
so that's
me.
a long
It
night.
made me want to get that shit. It made me want to finish Last of Us and go buy that shit right away. So
Just in awe, you know, they created all these different environments, and I haven't even got to the North Snowy part yet. You know what I'm saying?
Trial.
and we're not saying that the game doesn't have its faults though. It does. I seen some parts where some rocks where it didn't look that good. I'm not gonna lie. And the whole parkour kind of looks
Trial.
clunky a bit sometimes. I seen the parkour a little bit.
But no, if like the parkour, like
Trial.
he's a samurai in some kind of armor, right? So he's not gonna be graceful.
That
climbing
is
the
true. It's
mountain,
kind of
you know what I'm saying?
heavy, right?
Like
Yeah.
if you're comparing like to Assassin's Creed, like we were talking about earlier, the parkour in that is far more developed than
Exactly. That's what I
because
mean. That's what I'm trying to
that's a
compare it to.
major game mechanic for Assassin's Creed, though. So if that's not right, you know, in that game, then the game's crap. But for Ghost of Tsushima, that's not its focus. Its focus is on those, you know, standoffs and giving it that
Trial.
real samurai, old school movie vibe love. You know what I'm saying? And right now, like, I love the standoffs. I'll knock down with 3 guys doing that. So right from sword to, you know, and cut
Trial.
down 3 fools, and then, you know, and
Yeah,
the rest of the combat feels very fluid, and switching stances is so quick. Right in the middle, I'm dodging, switch stance to
Trial.
some guy with a shield.
Even the dodge is amazing. Even your counters.
Yes, it is. I'm usually not good at parrying.
Wait. Is there like a dodge button?
Yeah, you could actually just dodge like a quick dodge step
Trial.
back, or you double tap, press L twice to roll
Okay,
away.
cool.
And rolling away is definitely necessary for them fools with spears.
Alright.
They got that range, you know.
So it's kind of like The Last of Us got a dodge button too. That's what
Trial.
makes, I don't know, but it just kind of reminds me of the dodge button in Last of Us. Like you see them how it dodges, like
Trial.
every dodge,
Yeah.
like, it's like a roll fight. It looks like a roll fight shit. That's why like the Ghost of Tsushima shit remind me of. Like when I'm watching the gameplay, the stance and everything, just the way he would sidestep and just slice you quick, amazing. That's some shit you could just see real
Trial.
life like real fighters doing. So it looks pretty sick.
Yeah, you know that
Yeah.
that parry and then counter.
Yeah,
That's where Ghost of
Trial.
Tsushima really shines.
Slice.
Yeah, it even has that because even Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. It does a
Trial.
similar hilarity with that.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
game too.
Yeah.
I heard that game was
is
amazing.
difficult. I gotta get back into that.
Wait,
It's-
that and
that-
this game, which one is more difficult?
That one.
Okay.
Trial.
Sekiro? No, Sekiro. See, with Ghost of Tsushima, at
This
least
is not like a Dark Souls close
Yeah.
kind of being game.
exactly.
You know.
Because if you
I see
you're-
some Ghost of I see
Oh,
some
in
battles.
Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah.
I see some battles in Ghost of Tsushima where people were
Trial.
struggling,
Yeah.
especially with some of the side. I think some of the demon
The
battles.
duels and stuff.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the
Like,
duels and it's like
for-
intense
for-
battles.
For the
Trial.
the Yumi bow I have, the long one. I had to do one of them ghost fights.
Yeah.
Trial.
Shocked me. It's like a one-on-one duel, and it's like a mini boss fight, and it's actually, you know, a little bit challenging. You can't just rush in there and be chopping heads off.
Exactly. So you really gotta
get
fight.
technical.
Yeah, you
Trial.
really gotta
Yeah.
fight. You
Yeah.
can't.
So you do have an option to play stealth. You can go gun like
Oh, chopping
not
off
guns
everyone?
blazing, but
Yeah.
like just like run up to the gate and just get off your horse and start killing, right?
Yeah.
Is that a more tactical option than
Trial.
going in?
Oh no, it really depends on how you want to play. But I remember on my last stream, I was trying to complete a side objective, and if it was like 20
Trial.
enemies, there's no way I'm taking 20 of those guys down. You know, so I had to run away and hide, which leads me
Trial.
to one of my gripes. The AI is very stupid when it comes to your stealth. That's
like it's like
Trial.
is it like you duck and they're like, where did you go? And he's there and right in front of you.
like
Is it that stupid?
Trial.
He must have disappeared.
No, I feel like
Assassin's Creed.
I feel like
He's like, too bad, he's gone.
Yeah, try doing that in Last of Us and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. They freaking look for you. They look for you.
The AI will fuck you up.
I go behind a tree and duck under the grass, and then all of a sudden they can't find me. And I'm crawling this way through the grass, and they're coming this way.
But there are.
Trial.
But
But
they're
still,
not
though,
blind.
come on, you trying to tell me they're blind, bro. They
They're
can't
not
be that blind.
you know?
Oh, but
Trial.
Last of Us, bro, nah. Even if the dog sniffs you up, bro.
Yep. This is what I like about when it comes to Last of Us. The AI was very very smart. They'd flank and
The
stuff like that.
flank,
They'd
as soon
flank
as you click, it goes empty.
Yeah.
Empty.
and they'd say that. They call out your shots. They're like, she's only got so many bullets left. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
How did
damn.
They know, though? How did they know
I
what
don't know. It makes it like
Nah,
it like
that's just nonsense. They're just making it difficult.
Wow.
For no reason.
No, that's good though.
Because
It
But
makes
you
it
don't know
great.
which gun you're using.
no, they don't. But like it's like especially when like I'm
Oh,
using
you
the
mean when they hear
revolver,
that
right?
click, that
Yeah, if they hear the
indicates
click,
that
they'll be like, oh, she's empty.
Okay.
Rush her down,
See,
and then
that
they
part
just
makes
move
sense.
towards
When
you right
someone
away.
say, "Oh, show me
They'll
that
just
two
rush you
bullets
right away. Yeah, but like anyhow I'm shooting, they ain't rushing me. But if my bullets are out, they're like, oh, she's down. Rush me.
well, I think I remember a part where you were like, I had to climb up and I had to face
Trial.
what's the ones with the
No spoilers. Don't give it.
I know, no spoilers, no spoilers. We're doing all this spoiler free, by the way. What are their names? The ones with the hoods. Whistlers.
And also
Rattler- not
Yeah, they
rattlers.
call the whispers.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
very like nature
They
freaks.
basically-
Yeah.
They use
With like bows and arrows and stuff like that. So anyway, I was fighting one of them, and they were like, or one of them was like, "Oh, she's out of bullets or
Wow.
something," and I'm like, "What the? How did you know?" Because you don't have your AI
Wow.
companion just runs and hides. I think at the time it was Lev that I was playing with.
And then to
Spoiler free once again.
Trial.
With, not as. Spoiler free, with. And she didn't do nothing. So you have to do
Wow.
everything yourself.
what are you talking
I'm just saying. Spoiler free, Lev does nothing.
about?
Wow.
Just talking. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
mentioned
But
dogs.
No, I'm not like the part I'm trying to talk about. Even the Last of Us with the AI, like even though your gun have a silencer, if I shoot and I'm close to the AI, they still hear me and they'll point which direction they heard the sound from. But
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
games, I'll play even like Metal Gear. I'll play Metal Gear and silence on my gun. I'll be right beside the enemy and I'll shoot. They wouldn't hear shit.
But you know what?
Last
That's
of Us,
why
like,
we're listening.
it'll be like the sound came from there, and then three guys will just move, and they don't move straight. They will split and just counter me. And then even if I'm trying to go the other way, I can't.
Trial.
It's, it's
Yeah,
really
because a silencer is not supposed to.
fully,
complete
yeah,
deadened sound.
yeah. I know.
Yeah, exactly. And the silencers in Last of Us 2 are basically pretty much bottles.
Yeah, it's not like water bottles.
They're bottles, yeah.
She makes it out of
Which
water.
technically work. They actually
Wow.
work. Theoretically, you can actually put one of those there, and if you secured it down fast
Well,
enough.
it does.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima has
Wow.
dogs too,
Yeah, I've been
and
seeing
they
it.
are worthless. They can't find
No,
me.
not the
They
dogs
can't
in Last
find
of
me.
Us, bro. They was
But-
One
guys.
of is the eagle though.
Trial.
With his eagles? Oh, I didn't know
Like,
that.
One enemy will have like an eagle hammer. He'd be flying around up there as soon as he sees
Can
it.
you kill it? Can you kill it before? Okay.
Yeah, it's like when you
That's
saw-
Wow.
That's snap
So
with a
since
corner
you're playing it, out of 10,
right
how
now.
would you rate
9.
that?
I'm enjoying it. Even the
Wow.
the side quests. They're
That's what I heard.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
enjoyable and
What about
definitely.
the main story though?
Yeah, no, the main story is
Wow.
good too. I'm enjoying it. It has like thus far twists and turns, things I didn't
Is there
expect to
choices
happen.
in this game?
Right? I'm
Like,
not
is
sure
there,
yet.
like, a path?
I
No,
heard
I think-
about.
no, no.
I heard about like your choices don't even affect the story, even if you choose to be a ghost or whatever.
Trial.
it
No,
doesn't
what
really
the like the way like say if you choose to attack the Mongols more like a ghost,
Yeah.
then you'll see weather effects change. There'll be more storms and stuff.
Trial.
Oh, okay. So it'll
In
be
the
much
environment.
more like
Yeah, so it gets darker.
darker, so you
It
can.
gets
Okay, okay,
darker.
okay.
So that's where your choices come in there, right?
I see.
Yeah, some of the side quests
Trial.
they're actually a little bit challenging to complete because you don't really have like a map per se or
Trial.
like a waypoint. Oh, it's right here. No. You got one guy into the area and he's like, find it.
Yeah, the grass kind of like blows in through, and then you're
To a
pretty
degree,
much.
But once you get to the area itself, you gotta search and look around, right? So,
Trial.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that, and yeah, saving random people. It feels a little bit lived in.
Trial.
Any village that hasn't necessarily been destroyed, there's a ton of people there.
Wait, is there any bears? Like bears in the game?
Oh no, absolutely. There's actual natural wildlife birds, and then like
Trial.
No,
quest stuff.
I'm not
birds.
talking about birds,
Like
like,
the golden
like,
birds
like
that'll
actual
guide
like
you
like
to the
grizzly.
golden
No, I'm talking about like
Yeah.
grizzly birds or anything like.
Trial.
Is that the
Right.
Mongols
Oh,
use
bears.
golden
Yeah.
fox?
Oh yeah, this bears.
Yeah, yeah,
Golden
true.
bears
Falcons and
almost
Hawk.
killed
Yeah.
me.
No, because when I saw the first when Sony did the whole
Trial.
game, remember they did the first review gameplay.
Yeah.
The time when he was running, there was a part where he was picking up stuff, and you could see like some people were being attacked by some type of animal. I just
Yeah,
couldn't tell which
no,
animal it was.
It's
I
a
thought it
big
was a-
bear.
yeah, it
And the
was a
amount
big
of times
bear.
I've come across bandits being attacked by
Trial.
bear, I just wait.
I heard those were fun too, eh? Like going into a bandit camp and actually destroying it and stuff like that.
So, sometimes I don't even want to do stuff.
Trial.
Sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna walk up in here and just chop
Yeah,
all your
just
heads
chop
off.
people up. Yeah, just chop people up.
Exactly, you know.
Well, we did see some of the
Tsushima,
gameplay.
Tsushima.
We did see some of the
Trial.
gameplay, and it looked very interesting.
I'll buy it when I get the PS4, the PS5. Actually.
Well, you think
Actually,
yeah,
HD?
it's-
Yeah,
gonna-
they
yeah,
might.
yeah.
Sony might, or even if they,
Dude, that's game of the year, hands down.
or even no, I don't
Trial.
even
No, it's not going to be game of the year.
no.
No, not Last of Us 2. I'm talking about Ghost of Tsushima.
And I'm saying,
Yeah,
Last
is
of Us
I
two,
think gonna be game of the year candidate. I haven't played it, but from what I've seen compared to Last of Us, bro, nah, bro.
They have done some.
A lot of
Not a
people,
chance
a lot
because-
of people are hating on the Last of Us story,
Yeah.
Trial.
but take that away, just take the story away from it. That I think people just attach. it.
Yeah,
Are you
exactly.
dis- are
Well,
you
the
dismissing
gameplay is actually good.
Are you dismissing the particle effects in Ghost of Tsushima? You see
I'm
how
not-
much crap is
Trial.
going on that screen?
Okay,
And the
I will
fact
give
that
him
my
that.
PS4
I will
is
give
not
him
sounding
that.
like a jet engine about to take off is just incredible, rendering all
I
that
will
stuff.
give
you
them
know?
that.
But
But
you-
Alan, if you see the water in
I
Last of Us
seen the
2,
water. I seen the water. I seen
Trial.
I seen the water. It's beautiful. I would never dispute that.
But you know what? It's funny that you guys.
the
mentioned
level design in Last of Us 2, just how like every time they put you in like a fight and like you know sometimes you get in the base, you know enemies are surrounded that place. Just how they will craft the level design because how LAs was to go up and down.
Yeah.
It's some of the craziest brilliant level
Sometimes
designs
you
I've
could
ever
get
seen.
frustrating though, Benji, because you have to think about the fact that you're dodging enemies, even especially if you're playing stealth.
Trial.
It does
No,
because
see-
clickers are hard to
Hold on.
dodge or hard to avoid if
Hold
you're
on.
playing stealth and if you don't want to take them out.
It used to get frustrating for me because I
Mhm.
remember I'm not used to being Last of Us. It was like linear. It wasn't a big. Even when you
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
big
exactly.
open
It's
space
less
to kill
open
people,
world, yeah.
It wasn't as big as they made in Last of Us 2. They took whatever they
Wow.
did in like Uncharted, the big open space, and made it even bigger in Last of Us 2. And when they put enemies in, you just have a whole big like it's like a block, and you're fighting enemies in. It's not like there are a
Wow.
lot of enemies in there, but the enemies in there are
True,
small.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
a
just
kind of
makes it
confined
much.
space.
It's good. Like remember, the guy told you as soon as you get caught, you can run and hide because the place is big. So as soon as you get caught, just
Wow.
run to the farthest place and hide and try to kill them stealthily. So that's why I mean. At first, I wasn't playing like that because I was just going in thinking I could just shoot.
Yeah.
And I learned, oh no, I gotta back up.
Yeah, exactly.
cover,
Go a little
I
more
gotta keep
stealthy,
moving,
yeah.
I gotta run away.
Try
That's what I
it.
said. The level
Here's
design
my question.
for you to play is amazing.
Here's my question, though. Since we're seeing
Trial.
talking and mentioning Last of Us a lot.
Yeah.
Now, we all know about the controversy and all this shit. And people are getting mad and gamers are going ape shit. Now,
Yeah.
here's my question.
Trial.
And you two only play this game. I haven't played it, so I don't really have an opinion on this. So what I'm asking you,
Trial.
do you think Last of Us was a little hyped, or was it just a good masterpiece?
Trial.
What's your guys' take on it?
I'm gonna take this for a second. And I think it was a little hyped because in E3 2018 they lied to us, basically showing Joel
Wow.
as being one of the protagonists. Alan, if you could so kindly find the trailer online.
Wow.
What? No spoilers, no spoilers. Of course, no spoilers. Of course, no spoilers. Yeah, but they showed him as being one of the main protagonists of the game. And I was a little disgusted that that is still hype, right? That is still
Wow.
like, oh, buy Last of Us 2 because Joel's going to be in
I
it.
think you gave me stuff away already, but
Sorry, what?
I think you give me stuff away
Trial.
already.
No,
People
I'm
don't know
not.
by now.
I'm not.
Because I played it, and I
Exact-
didn't know.
Yeah, well, a lot of
Listen,
people have.
I haven't played that.
Yeah, I
but
have heard about it.
There
Obviously,
be people
you know
that
what?
be
It's
I'm still
about
staying away
time.
from stuff that people was already posted up.
Wow.
Even the guy posted like the last end battle on my thing today, and I didn't watch it because I already know how the last ending is actually gonna look like. But I just saw an image of it. See what I'm saying? But I'm still trying to stay away from all those.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm not spoiling much, but
Yeah, get
Wow.
continue.
yes,
What?
it was a little hyped. For me, especially, it was a little hyped.
All right.
Because I expected something else, and I got
Wow.
something different from The Last
So,
of Us 2.
but in which respect? Is it the story that you said? You think
The
was
story
overhyped?
one, yes.
Wow.
The gameplay two. It was. They said that it might be a little open world. Or a lot of publications, including Kotaku and IGN, and I'm not quoting here, said that it was going to be open world or might be
Wow.
open world,
They never
which
said
was
it
a little hype. And it was what?
They never said it was gonna be open.
No, they kind of alluded to the fact that it
Flamethrower,
might be
just-
open world.
Just let him finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they alluded to the fact that it might be open world.
Wow.
So that is also, it is the hype train, okay? But my thing is, was The Last of Us 2 better than Ghost of Tsushima? So far, was it Game of the Year for PS4? I think
Trial.
not. I think Ghost definitely takes it because I heard the story. I have not played it as yet. I still have to download it and play it. But what I'm hearing from Ghost so far is it's definitely Game of the Year
Wow.
material, and it hasn't disappointed at all.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So-
Cool. So.
Alright.
More you want to add to that?
I forgot to mention this.
Doctor
How
wants
would-
to
how
add
would-
some more.
How would you rate Last of Us?
Oh.
The Last of Us.
If I was giving my honest rating,
Trial.
yeah, we did. We dated it last time, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
last
it's
time.
all good.
But
It's
you
all
can
good.
just
You know what?
remind us-
Let's do a rate comparison. Sorry to disturb you
Wow.
or
No,
interrupt
I
you.
was just gonna say because you already said it.
Uh huh.
One to 10. A quick 10.
7.
There we go. All right. Now it's
My
time for the
turn.
flamethrower
The knowledge.
to speak
Let me
on
drop knowledge.
on-
you.
on-
That was
La-
a blow.
on Last
That
of
was a
Us
blow,
2.
man.
Last of
God
Us
damn.
2.
Just a hater.
Last of Us 2. Was it overhyped or did it live up to the hype?
First of all,
It was hyped, not overhyped.
anyways, Last of Us
Trial.
the dose, amazing game. It wasn't overhyped. I think the whole LGBT thing just got people in their
Trial.
feelings, bro. People are just emotional. Let it go. Some girls are strong and they could whoop ass, player. Get out your feelings. God damn, what the hell? Listen, first of all, it's not your story.
Trial.
Somebody wrote a story. If you don't like a story, don't pick up the damn book and read. That's all it is. It's an amazing game. Just on graphics alone and gameplay. If anybody could play any game
Wow.
that say the gameplay is better than Last of Us 2, I'm all ears. I will like argue to the end of the day. I've never seen the game
Wow.
so crisp,
Ghost of
clean.
Tsushima. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. I'm sorry. Ignore me.
Shut your mouth.
Continue.
Listen, you talk about Ghost of Tsushima. I seen it. It looks
Wow.
good. But it's not as brutal as Last of Us is. Trust me.
Listen, you got blood splatter all over the place, girl.
Can you shoot a ball and blow somebody's head off right in front of you?
A bow?
A ball
Yeah,
with a bomb
yeah,
on it.
yeah. Well, actually,
Or
you can
somebody
use
with
an
a bomb
you
on
can
it.
use
I got-
explosive arrows.
I got
Yeah.
explosive arrows.
It's not the same.
I
I'm
got
telling
explosive
you.
arrows, though.
Play.
Listen, I haven't got. You know what? In my next
I'm-
trip, I'm gonna go
hold
up
on.
close and look at the
Trial.
person that blown up. See
I'm
that
not
blow.
trying to diss
Anyway.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Anyway,
Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not
get
done.
to your Last of Us 2
I'm
thing, yeah.
not trying to diss Ghost of Tsushima. The game's amazing. The only what I'm saying is, Ghost of Tsushima's probably what, PG, what, 13?
Trial.
People could play.
No, it's rated R.
Yeah, no.
It's rated R.
That's rated R. Bro.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ghost is rated R.
Limbs being chopped
Bro,
off.
it's graphic. It's graphic.
I'm just saying.
Blood splatter.
I
actual
know what
legit-
you say, bro. You
blood
gotta
splatter
play Last of
everywhere.
Us, bro.
Just because Last of Us has different brutality does
Okay,
not
the-
mean
the-
Ghost of Tsushima's not rated R. It
Trial.
definitely is.
Okay, sorry, guys. But The Last of Us is basically rated R because it's shock.
The
It's more
hammer.
shock.
You could put a hammer in somebody's head and it will stick. And as soon as the person drops the hammer, it's not stuck in their head. All I'm saying is just the part of brutality in the gameplay is totally different. Even the way Ellie runs and moves, it just looks so
I
real.
would say I would choose the word gory.
Yeah, it'll probably
It
have
is, yeah,
more
it is
gore.
gory. It's very gory.
It's more gory than
Trial.
definitely Ghost. Gameplay wise, I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, so when I get it, I'll compare. But hands down, best gameplay I've ever played. Now, graphics, even want to talk about graphics, it's better than Ghost and better than every game that has come out so far.
Trial.
Period.
Story.
Story, I haven't played Ghost, but yeah, story is
No,
amazing.
here did them points.
Yes,
specifically.
I'm enjoying it.
The hype.
All-
Yeah, exactly.
all
We're,
you-
we're doing a hype. Yeah.
Did
All
did
you
the story
people-
live up to
hold
the
on.
hype?
Trial.
Oh, I'm enjoying the story right now. All you people that keep crying about all the stuff Yoda didn't get with Joe, like he is, you get all that shit in the flashback. So what the fuck are y'all crying about? He's sitting here talking about,
Trial.
oh, you don't get. Just play the game, people. Get the game and play yourself. You get all that shit in the flashback. Bro.
Trial.
Take your time, listen to the story, and enjoy the game, bro. Trust me. People just rushing through it. The game's amazing.
Trial.
Oh, right. Listen, I haven't beaten the game yet.
Why
I
not
already
10?
given it a 9.
I see.
Why not a 10?
Trial.
Because after I finish it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I swear, if this fool gives it a 10 at the end, but who knows? That might just be his opinion. As I said, what I
Yeah.
think was Tsushima 9. Yeah, I think I said that.
So
No.
from what I'm taking from this point, I would
Trial.
vote this way for Last of Us. And this is just my opinion, my conclusion. I think I'm gonna buy it just to experience.
Like, have you seen the facial
Listen,
animation
Trial.
when they're talking The Last of Us compared to Ghost of Tsushima?
Oh, the face animation? Yeah, no.
Like,
the face
The
animation
detail, it, bro.
is definitely,
Last of Us
definitely
is
better in Last of
crazy.
Us 2. Facial animation, definitely better in Last of Us 2.
Trust
Well,
me.
the
Wow.
graphics are the best we've seen on the PS4 this far. Thus far.
Listen,
Okay?
if your-
Definitely.
If your
Definitely.
PS4 sounds like
Last
an
of Us-
engine, if your PS4 sounds like an
And,
engine,
and best before the Xbox Series X right now.
but anyways,
Showing shit.
And we'll get to that later. We will get to that
You're just
later.
so quick.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
topic.
He's just quick to
That's
trash
not
talk.
even-
Trash
But
talk.
it's trash.
Okay, well, you know
He's just
what?
trash talking right now because he's.
It is trash.
But-
I'm cutting off. I'm cutting off right now. And we don't.
But
Trial.
even though, like, because Last of Us has amazing graphics.
No,
It's
absolutely.
Because if your PS4 is sounding like a
Trial.
jet engine, man.
Oh,
That's
You're
Also-
pushing it to the limit.
No, mine wasn't too bad, eh? It was actually very quiet. But then again,
Yeah,
my.
you say you have the Pro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the
Yeah, no,
original.
we had it right.
Yeah, we have the original.
Yeah, we got the original.
Trial.
Ain't no
There we
trying
go.
to buy no mid-gen system.
Yeah, man.
I was like, yeah, 1 terabyte and.
Well,
Trial.
on that note, unless anyone has any last comments on that topic.
Nope. Let's move on to our next topic.
Hold on. Yeah, you said he has a last topic.
No, I was gonna say
Last
something.
thing to
that almost
say.
slipped my mind. Damn, I'm gonna say, no, a lot of people are saying something about Last of Us, but no, I
Trial.
just forgot. Even though I've just been playing and enjoyed it. Oh yeah, a lot of people were saying, I remember before Last of Us 2 came out, a lot of people were giving out their theories on how they wanted Last of Us 2
Trial.
to be. They wanted Last of Us 2 to follow other people. I remember some people were saying, oh, don't follow Joel, because they wanted the Joel, the early story should be just done in Last of
Yeah.
Us 1 and bring new people and all this stuff. Last of Us 2
Trial.
has bring so much new people, open the goddamn world that you see that there's other faction and everything. And you're also
Trial.
complaining about the game. They gave you Joel, Ellie, and new characters, new enemies.
Trial.
Okay, you know what?
Listen,
Let's move on.
you-
Let's not comment
you-
on that because.
Also, all you people complain about there was
But-
new enemies.
Benji,
What about
that's
the
not
whiskers?
okay. The fact is
Oh.
not that they're complaining. The fact that these characters
Trial.
were
Okay.
taken in a different direction. It wasn't natural to what they built up in Last of Us 1.
How?
It's not natural. Joel wouldn't do stuff like that. Ellie wouldn't do stuff like that. Ellie's build up in Last of Us 1 was more childish. More like, oh, I love
Oh,
graphic
God.
novels. I like comics.
Hold
I
on.
like stuff
Hold on,
like that.
Hold on. Hold on.
So
First
story-wise,
off,
I
wasn't
think
there a time skip? Character growth? Very possible.
I know, but
Hold
they
on,
give
I'm
you all the
shutting
time.
this off.
They give you the time skip. They give you the time skip in the flashbacks in the game, and people are
yes,
mad about
yes,
it.
yes.
Hold on.
But
Let me, Dwayne, let me end this.
okay,
Let me end this right now.
Oh man.
our
Listen,
moderator's
at the-
gonna do a good
at the,
job.
At the end of the day, you can't please everyone. So
That's
these game creators go do what they want to do, right?
That is true.
And
Trial.
and
That
you go
is
play
true.
the game and enjoy it. And now we are moving on because
No.
y'all will take this forever.
Exactly.
And I know you will. We are moving
It's
on.
been 3
No,
months.
So the
No.
next,
Move on.
All I'm saying is like,
This is your final words.
I know.
You guys say-
No, all I'm saying is people are acting like they wrote The Last of Us 1. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you know what?
acting
People
like
people
they
have got
wrote The Last
attached.
of Us
And
1.
that's why I said that. that's why I
Somebody
said that
wrote The
earlier.
Last of Us 1. The same person wrote The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, that's what
So
I said.
why
That's
you
why I said that.
You
Yeah,
dropped it.
so-
Yeah.
Take it. And now, some fantastic news
Okay,
for those of
let's
y'all
skip.
who like to punish yourselves while playing your video games.
Trial.
There we go. Cuphead has now came out
Finally.
to
By
the
that
PlayStation
time,
4.
I'm definitely picking up.
And
Xbox
Xbox was hogging that themselves.
'Cause they
For
dropped
what was that, like 2 years?
Yeah.
Was it like 2 years?
And they
I've
did
never
shit
played
with it.
Cuphead. So,
Yeah,
there we go. Disclaimer, I've never played Cuphead before.
It's probably gonna sell more on PlayStation right now. Check it
Okay, I
out.
don't know about that, but as I said,
It
that's
probably
a
will.
punching game.
Listen,
As
as
soon
soon
as we talk on that.
let me
You
talk
know.
because
Trial.
I feel on a tangent right now. No, but as soon as Benji sent me
Trial.
a message on the group saying Cuphead 4 was out, was
Let
it
it
coming to the PS4,
Talk that talk.
I was like,
it was coming to the PS4, yeah.
I'm like,
Wow.
nah, I can't believe it.
Talk.
I hope it's not a rumor, right? You know what I mean? So I check it. Guess what I see? Cuphead. What was the price? $26.
Talk
Bro,
that talk.
I
Wow.
grabbed my credit card so quick and bought that game, yo.
Thank you
Hey,
for telling
sir.
us the price, because I was going to ask you.
Let's give them a sneak trailer of Cuphead.
Trial.
Let's do that right now.
Sneak trailer right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do that on your thing.
Trial.
No, but like,
Check this out. See that? See that?
Yeah.
See that?
Yes.
Trey.
Yes. And we'll get there. We will get there. I think we have to talk about Xbox and how the showcase was and what it did wrong and what it did right. Well, there's always pros and cons, right?
That was still right.
Yeah.
That was still right.
Gather round, hear what I have to say. Happy news I bring to you today. Oh yes, it's here on the PlayStation, dear. Don't you wanna have a hoot? So come with me, we'll work assiduously. Now
It's
here's
for our
this.
prestigious viewers.
It's outright.
I've never played.
you
Yeah.
know what? I played
Now.
Bro, I
Trial.
couldn't even
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it that brutal?
Old school
It's
classic,
it's
man.
old school. That's what I like. I like
Trial.
old school.
Test your patience, yeah.
Because you know what? It's like a cartoony version of.
Did you say
I would-
Contra?
Trial.
Yeah,
it's like
something
Looney
like that.
Tunes meets Contra.
It's like so much shit happening on the screen, man.
It
It's
is.
like,
And I
it's
like
like
it. and I
you
like
gotta
it.
you gotta focus. I like shit like that.
Interesting and exciting. Very interesting and very exciting. Definitely.
Trial.
I got it and I'm happy. You know what I mean? To be honest, when I die in that game, I can't get mad. I'm like,
Trial.
You tried your
I
best.
tried my best. I can't get mad. But other than that, though, man, if you
Trial.
guys don't know, if you guys have a PS4, please get Cuphead. If you're an old school guy that likes 2D, scroll,
Oh,
Trial.
also Streets of Rage 4, man. That shit
yeah,
is
check
lit.
that one out.
Cut
Right
that shit,
here.
man.
Jock is playing that, okay. And I think, are you
Yeah,
gonna do,
Oh, he
you,
finished that
I
already.
finished
that
it.
already.
You did?
That was
Wow.
time.
So what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
he finished
is
that
I'm gonna
already.
beat it. I'm gonna try to beat it on hard, and then I'm gonna try to beat it on Mania.
How about you? What, Cuphead?
No.
Oh, Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage.
I was about to say, if you're trying to upgrade difficulties, you don't like yourself.
Trial.
That gave me hard on
But
regular
yo,
radio, bro.
yeah, like Streets of Rage 4, I'm not disappointed with that.
Trial.
I like it. It's one of those games I keep playing over and over and over. So I enjoy it.
Would you say there's a nostalgia factor there?
It is. I feel like a kid again because I used to play Streets of Rage.
Trial.
Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 3, and Streets of Rage 3 I even played. So to be honest, man, get those games. Man. If you want that
Trial.
nostalgia feel, get those two games. I recommend. But
Yeah, Cuphead straight killer.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's a punish yourself game if you want a hard platform
Trial.
to get that Cuphead. You know, but now we're gonna move on to some kind of foolishness.
What?
Now I haven't seen this, but I know some of my peeps over here have. This
Still-
gamer girl.
Trial.
nonsense. What is
I'm
this?
going to play.
yeah.
I haven't talked about it.
We need to because it shows how sad this world has gotten because, I mean-
I don't talk about it.
Hey everybody!
if there's something like this coming out
Okay,
and people
cool.
are willing
Water
to actually
time,
buy
break
this,
time.
I'm not
I
one of
mean-
those people.
I know, but some
Junk
people,
has
I'm
been
not
taking
saying
out
you
my
are, I'm not
stream.
saying we are, but I'm just saying some people are actually invested in this. There's actually positive comments. Oh, I can't wait to watch that.
Moderator, what do
Play
I do? Like, do I answer
Yeah,
it?
girl.
I wanna read
Trials.
No, I did. Just for shits and
That shit,
giggles.
that shit.
And somewhere like it's a hoax.
We should go for drinks.
after.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
I know. What do you guys think?
That's my high.
It's not because actually PS4 took it down. So
No, we
if you posted it up on the PS4
You're streaming again.
website, PS4
What's it
took
to
it down,
you?
but Xbox didn't. I believe they did take it down right now. However, before they did take it down, a lot of people actually got it and posted it, started posting and commenting it up on YouTube.
Just gonna.
Trials.
Yes,
Make sure
Reggie.
he's okay.
Sorry, flip thrower.
I mean, I'm proud of you. It's sad to me, but hey, shout out to you for buying that game.
It is. It's an actual to be released. Like it's one of those like you make decisions.
So it's like
and-
Telltale.
yeah, exactly. It's almost like
So click.
Trials.
what was that real
Click and
life?
place.
Not Life is Strange. It
Heavy
was like
Rain?
very huh?
Heavy Rain.
Like Heavy Rain type of deal.
Kinda, but not quite. And you make decisions.
Trials.
Like,
Okay, and you're like, here, do this.
like
but
The
it's
Walking Dead and come back kind of thing.
But Walking Dead was
Yes,
more
like
comic
when
booky,
it gets
like
sad.
graphic novel, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like real life. Like it's actually a camera, and then you a girl gives you like you'll see in the trailer.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm
listen,
gonna.
just
gonna
go watch
post.
porn, bro.
I'm gonna put the gamer girl in the
Trials.
post.
No, just
It's
go
not
watch
coming
porn.
up right now, so I'm putting the post.
Yeah, because it don't exist.
Edit process.
Trials.
It don't
You know why?
exist.
I
She's
think
a hoe.
I think the universe is telling us, do not watch this.
It don't
Trials.
exist.
No,
She's
because
a hoe.
it's
She
it's
had to go.
cringy. I'm sorry, the word for it is cringy. If you actually watch it, you will freaking cringe.
But you know what? You know
Because it's like it's one of those things that's like, what the fuck?
Trials.
Like who does this? Who made this? Like, is this for real? But apparently it is for real. And people, there's actually a market out there.
I asked it.
And this is why we're talking about
Trials.
people who are simps, and that word has like risen, like it has risen through the over time.
Where'd that word even come from?
I don't know.
Well, what's the opposite of a term?
Simp.
Is that where the word comes from?
Trials.
Shit.
I don't know
Well,
where it
it's,
came from,
it's been there in the dictionary forever. It's just that people
Listen.
popularized that word.
but like I said, I don't waste time on that trash. You're
Trials.
wasting like a couple of years of my life on some simp game.
Yeah, and we will continue to
Once
waste
again,
time.
that's
Well,
a real
you know
game.
what?
This is
This is for you for posting that freaking kissing booth bullshit. This is
What are you
your
talking
Yeah,
about?
he's never
I
he's
just
never
saw
gonna let
it.
that go.
It
He's
just
never
popped
gonna let
up,
that
bro.
go. Fuck.
This
It
is
just
your
popped
hell.
up, bro.
Now you know how I feel.
It just popped up.
It just
Don't blame me.
Trials.
Okay, so
Watch
I
that
guess we're
movie.
moving on.
I'm just a messenger, bro.
The
Yes,
messenger.
yes. I'm
Well,
gonna watch that and give my review, man.
anyway, you don't need to watch that
Trial.
and give your review. Or did you do
I'm
that?
watching it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give
Okay,
my
give
review.
us
Let
review.
you know how
That
awesome
is
that movie
lovely.
is.
So,
Trials.
we'll just
Somebody gonna watch
Dragon
it.
Dragon Age 4 is the next topic. That's what's
Ah.
finally popping right
Bro,
now.
I haven't beaten Inquisition yet.
Okay. Well,
Dragon Age.
I've been
Taste.
I've been Inquisition. And I am playing it. This is my second time playing it. Love it. It's a fantastic game.
My third playthrough. I'm playing as a mage right now, and I still haven't gotten there yet. I just gave up
My
because
fir-
it's
my
so
fir-
beautiful.
My first playthrough was a mage. Now I'm a warrior, two-handed. You know, and long sword, bro.
Trials.
Going smashing heads.
I don't like mages. I don't like.
I think mage is the most powerful class. No, that's from what I've noticed. From what I've noticed.
Trash.
No.
The hell Chris doing out here?
The one
with
the
Playboy.
daggers.
Bro, why are you
Trial.
going through my things, man? Bro,
I see you.
The disrespect.
Alright,
The
this is
disrespect,
so good.
bro.
Disrespect.
Play
I
it,
don't
play
even
it.
do that in your own
I
home.
see you.
No,
I see.
listen.
Play-
Just because you suck at enjoying RPGs,
I
don't
see
mean
you can suck.
disrespect.
Moderator.
Just sit there and be
Listen,
quiet.
I don't suck at it. It's too long for me.
No,
I-
he sucks at enjoying
high as I
it.
go,
That's what I said.
high
You
as
suck
I go,
at
50
enjoying
hours. I'm good. 50 hours, I'm good.
it. There's some
Anything
RPGs
over
you definitely
50?
beat in that time.
Trials.
I know, but
Oh, and he
like
picks up
over 100
a
and
he
shit.
picks
I
up a
play
Playboy
but
too,
you
eh?
don't-
Alright, sir.
No, but you don't have to play this at over 100 hours. You could beat it in like 50, 60 hours.
Yeah, you
Just like
you
you
can
did
actually
in
beat
the
it. Speed
I
throughs
just
have been.
don't like the style of gameplay. That's all.
Sorry,
For me.
Afro. Speed throughs have proven to beat it in 18 minutes.
How's that-
18 minutes. I know. Even I'm like, how's that even possible?
Why would you want to beat a game like that?
Yeah, I know, but skip all that, and you're just running through, not beating
I
any
get you,
enemies.
but
You're
I
still
get
at
you,
level
but
1.
I
You can do
get
it
you.
with Skyrim, eh?
I get you, but why would you want to beat a game like
Yeah.
that? A game they spend so much to put so much
Exactly,
shit
so
in,
much
you play over
effort,
100
right? You're
hours,
supposed to
and then you
enjoy
skip
and absorb
everything.
yourself in the environment itself.
You probably skipping all the coolest armor and all the sickest moves.
But
in
you
the
know
game.
how people on YouTube are, right? They just want to do a new challenge. Yeah,
Nah, man.
speedrun.
I take my
Oh,
time with
damn
that
it.
shit.
Not true
Oh.
gamers. Those are the casual gamers.
Nah,
Get
I
some
take
views.
my
Yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah, man.
what
Dragon
is
Age 4.
4 is dropping on the next gen systems? Am I right?
Yes,
time. No, that
Yes,
shit
it is.
Wow.
Is BioWare behind this again?
Yes, it's still
And
BioWare and EA.
With EA all the way up there.
Yep.
Oh,
Michael
Okay.
up your ass, man. They're gonna put
Just
Michael
like
up
they
your
had
ass.
that in this bad boy with the online play. I played the online like once.
Is that Killzone
Wow.
It was
3?
Yep.
just terrible.
This clown Xbox man got Killzone 3 on his back. bro.
Terrible.
Can you believe?
Yo, I love Killzone. Come on. You gotta love
Killzone 3,
Killzone.
man. One of the
You gotta
greatest ever
love
made.
Killzone.
made. Killzone.
Jen, you two have ADD.
Wow.
I know.
I have to represent.
This man over
I
here.
just saw Killzone, bro. I just saw Killzone 3, man. That was a good game. I remember beating that game.
Oh, it was an amazing game. It was definitely an amazing game. But this
short
is my
story. It was a short story, but it was an amazing.
yeah.
It was like
Anyway,
6
moving on,
hours.
moving on back to Dragon Age.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, topic at hand.
My
Topic
bad,
at hand.
My bad. I saw the greatness of Killzone, man. My bad.
I understand. I played them. They're enjoyable.
I-
But yes, Dragon Age 4. It had an online portion with a bunch of microtransactions.
We're talking about Inquisition here.
Inquisition.
Okay.
Oh, yes, my apologies.
Yeah.
Inquisition had that with a bunch of microtransactions.
It did. It
And the
did.
online game was hot garbage. Stuck to the single player. It was just
Yeah. It was.
terrible.
Yeah. It was shit. It was
You played
shit.
the online as well?
I went on online for like 8 minutes. Sorry. Go ahead.
I can't stand it. I was like, this must be.
Trial.
Oh yeah.
It's like-
It was.
As soon as
It
I
was.
saw that microtransaction, I'm like, ah!
Trial.
But gentlemen, let me tell you something. EA and BioWare looked at the fact that they could do an online for something and decided to do Anthem. You don't think so?
Trial.
They
And
tried.
could get away with it.
But let's
They-
not discuss
they- they-
Anthem.
They tried.
It was a
They
failure,
did.
exactly.
Yeah, they tried.
It- huge.
Why are we even mentioning it?
I don't get it. There's
They
an
tried it
obsession
though.
with
Trial.
garbage.
Actually,
Listen,
I
Anthem,
think-
Anthem is the only time that the flamethrower should be saying that's trash up in here.
Trial.
'Cause it says that a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
listen.
that's
I-
trash.
And I would agree, 100%.
Yo, I'm not
We
gonna
always-
speak about that game. I was so hyped for that game.
We all were. I actually
We
was the one
all
that
were.
bought a
I
copy.
was looking forward to that.
I saw the suits and everything. I was like, the flag.
As soon as I saw that bolt to glass game,
Trial.
hell to the no.
Because we played that demo. It's up on our YouTube too.
Trial.
If you
That
want
game
to see the actual
sucked the
reaction,
energy out of my life.
definitely can.
I'm like, this looks like bolt to glass. This is Destiny. This is a Destiny game.
It was a very Destiny clone.
Trial.
But anyway, Dragon Age 4 though.
So we can just hope that Dragon Age 4 won't be like that. We can hope EA might leave their little greedy clutches out of the development and let BioWare just do its thing.
I concur.
Just let them do their thing.
Wow.
Listen, if EA wants them to tack on the online for friggin' EA to screw up that online with microtransactions, let them do that. But leave the single player alone.
Is there like any more?
First of all,
story plan?
Yes,
Yeah,
there
First
is.
of all,
I thought they were keeping
There
it
is.
under wraps.
First of all,
No, we already have plot points,
Trial.
including. I'm not going to spoil it again, spoiler free. But it was already. If you've played Inquisition already,
Trial.
if you haven't played it, go fucking play it.
wait, hold on. Isn't EA raising prices of their games for the next
They
year?
are.
Well,
They are.
And you think they're not gonna?
No.
Trial.
No, they're not.
That is currently, as far as I know, is just for the 2K. It's just for the sports.
Okay, because I know Ubisoft said they're not raising their
Other
prices.
studios said they're not doing it
Okay,
thus far,
I think.
but we'll
EA
see what
will-
happens.
I doubt. I think EA will raise their prices because
For
I think
everything,
yeah. If they're not, they put in microtransaction in every motherfucker.
Trial.
Well, you know what? They might actually raise the price because a lot of nations are being like, yeah, you know what? We're not about that microtransaction.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll have to cut that out.
Like I said,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
mic-
it's either they raise the price or they put
Yeah,
microtransactions
they're
in the game.
using all their
So,
loot boxes and
yeah.
stuff.
Trial.
See how things go. I ain't paying shit.
all right, gentlemen, moving on.
Anyone else have anything
yes,
to say
plot.
about
Dragon Age plot.
Dragon Age 4?
Plot.
Plot.
So far we know
Trial.
that obviously it's Fen Harel and I'm not going to spoil that again. Fen Harel is the big baddie.
Trial.
And obviously you're playing still as one of the 4
Wow.
classes, which is yes. Let's watch the trailer.
Trial.
But I'm gonna talk over that. You get the choice to play again as a Kunari, which is so cool because I like the fact that you can actually pick Kunari in Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, exactly. Oh yeah, and customize your horns, customize no horns, customize your hair, which was super cool because I always liked or wanted to play as a Kunari when I saw the new
Trial.
Kunari option in Dragon Age 2. Because the Kunari in Dragon Age 1 just looked, I don't know, they just looked weird. Don't you think so? And then when they actually introduced them into Dragon Age 2, they looked
Wow.
like they belonged in the environment. Sure, Dragon Age 2 was like one of those games that could have been done a lot better, but the character models were so much more better in Dragon Age 2. And when the Kunari
Wow.
actually had horns and they looked like they belonged in
When was Dragon Age 1?
Dragon Age 1 was 2008.
Trial.
Dragon Age 2 was 2011.
Well, the trailer
Trial.
is here.
Yeah, as in, hey, shimmy, yeah.
We'll see if I can get it to work.
Teaser.
Trial. Trial.
While we loading what's next on the topic section.
Well, sure. I guess we could jump at the.
Trial.
We could watch that trailer, teaser trailer later. And our last topic then is the Xbox Showcase, or trash case, or dumpster fire. Halo PS2 graphic ass showing coming out.
Hold on. Let me say something before you guys go off.
Halo Infinite graphics suck.
Trial.
But let
me
me say this before y'all turn into the View for some odd reason.
How dare you?
So y'all be talking movie.
Sorry, Doctor, go ahead.
Trial.
When we saw
His face, though.
when we saw the link, when he sent me the link, right, to watch the showcase, I watched it through my phone, and I'm looking at Halo Infinite, and I'm like,
Trial.
no, man, this is a 240p. Let me watch this on my TV.
Exactly.
Let me get it the benefit of the doubt. It doesn't look good on my phone.
Trial.
Dude, I put this on the fullest, best quality on my TV. Why the fuck does Halo Infinite look like a PS3?
Trial.
I was like,
Dumbfounded.
I was dumbfounded. I'm like, dude, look at your specs for Xbox
Exactly.
Series X.
Series X. And you know what? I'm going to let you finish, and then I'm going to talk
Wow.
about something, which is utmost. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you should think about investing in an Xbox Series X. There's always its pros and cons. Again.
Trial.
But go ahead, Doctor.
As I was saying, I'm like, you guys have the best specs
Trial.
in the console game. How are you dropping the ball? You dropped the ball. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yes.
If you're gonna, because you had the opportunity
Trial.
to knock out the PlayStation Showcase. You had the chance, and you dropped the ball.
They did.
Drop the ball. So
Trial.
I know Dwayne wants to go, but I think we go just drop them
PlayStation.
cons first because the
Xbox.
flamethrower looks like he has the most
Trial.
to say. Just look on his face.
Oh, because I watched that
It's
shit.
like he's paralyzed
We
right
all
now.
did. I mean, yeah.
So Dwayne's word, do you mind ending on
Trial.
we'll end the Xbox Showcase with your positives?
Yeah.
We'll
Before-
more positives
Before
than
I
negative.
ruin
You know what? I'm going to do pros and cons. Do you mind? I'm going to do pros and cons because, I mean, I can't say positive because there was not many positives.
okay, all right.
There was,
So
and I'm an
if-
Xbox fan. I'm supposed to be the Xbox guy.
So if the flamethrower can hold his breath for a little bit, Dwayne's world. drops
Actually,
you
there
all
was
at
one.
once.
There was one.
Trial.
No. Just keep
I'll
that.
say there was
You say
one.
it for yourself.
I'll give him that.
Okay, so positives. I like the
Wow.
fact that they had 22 exclusives that they showed us. They dropped. That's a positive. That's a positive. There were 3 really good
Wow.
games that I and a lot of Xbox fans are actually looking forward to. Namely, Crisis Force X. Oh, sorry, Crisis Force. Force X. I'm sorry, Team Force X. I think that's yeah.
Sounds like Crisis
It
Force
is
X.
because pretty much that is what it is. It
Sex?
looks like Crisis.
Crisis Force Sex.
No, it's just
Wow.
called Force X. Team Force X.
You know what? I'm looking. Sorry to cut you.
Am I
No,
hearing
it's
about
okay,
it?
it's okay.
Is anyone else
I wanna
hearing
look-
sex? 'Cause that's not-
Wow.
You know what? Out of all the Xbox games, the only 2 games caught my interest:
Ori,
Fable and State of Decay. That's it.
State of Decay.
Wow.
State of
Yeah, it's the K4, right?
Yeah, State of Decay 3.
Yeah.
3, my apologies, 3. Yeah,
But other than that, though, I'm disappointed. No gameplay. Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah. I think they should have shown us some gameplay.
Wow.
I mean, your console is coming out this year, is it not? All these games are pretty much scheduled for next year, aren't they not? Show us some
Wow.
darn gameplay, Xbox. What the fuck? That's just my opinion, though. And so, going on, I mean, we don't want to go on tangents here, but I just want to finish my earlier thought. 22 exclusives, 3 really
Wow.
good games. Ori was one of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ori.
Ori was amazing.
Ori.
Stop biting your fucking eyelids. Ori, amazing.
I'm just saying, I'm blaming because Ori's a game that's already out.
Wow.
So you can't give them that. That's a game that's already out.
Yeah, no,
We're supposed to be talking about new games. You can't count that as one of the 22 games.
no, that was the newest story that they showed us in the
Wow.
showcase. Yeah.
No, I'm going to speak that.
Okay. I'm gonna yeah, exactly. I'm gonna let him start, and I'm gonna let him finish.
You'll be uninterrupted.
Wow.
Stalker 2. Just because Stalker 2 looked so darn beautiful. It was one of those games, and if, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked
Wow.
Stalker out already, it was a good PC exclusive. There were 3 games prior to Stalker 2, which is Shadow of Chernobyl, the original, Call of Pripyat, and Clear Sky. These were all brilliant, like very realistic shooters. So you get shot, you die. You get a grenade, you die.
Wow.
Very Tokarev. Tokarev was very inspired by
You
Stalker.
better die if somebody give you a grenade.
Was it
No,
was
you
it,
can run away.
was it
You can,
Tokarev?
like Call of Duty, you
Was
can
it
run away
Tokarev,
and heal automatically. And then your screen. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna ask, wasn't Tokarev a PC game?
Yes, it's a PC exclusive. Yeah, you're right.
That's
So
not-
Tokarev is also a PC online, but apparently that's it's still in beta. It's still in beta, and but it's very realistic. Like,
Yeah.
there's no map, there's no plot points, there's no objectives. You just run around shooting people, and if you see them dressed a little weird, you shoot them.
Well, it's like PUBG, except the realism is
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
the
Yeah,
max,
yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
it's not a run and gun exciting all the time. Sure,
Nope,
there's a lot of
nope.
rounds,
Yeah, it's a lot of realism. A lot of realism.
But anyway, you sticking to the Xbox.
Yes,
topic.
and that's what I gotta say for pros. Cons, dude,
Wow.
no gameplay.
The whole show was a con.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much the whole show was a con.
It's coming. Don't worry.
No, he is right. He is right. I gotta
The whole
agree with
show
him on
was
that.
a con.
Yeah. But
Be specific. You always talking about
Wow.
flamethrower needs to be specific, so it wins, bro. Be specific.
the fact that they actually didn't show us gameplay, I was mad.
I was mad too.
I was looking forward to
Wow.
gameplay.
We all were, and the gameplay we saw. was not
And
much
Halo
fun.
Infinite. Damn, Halo Infinite. Now, they have
Wow.
cited 3 excuses. 2 of them being super legit. Okay? In development,
Wow.
cross-platform doesn't translate. Because obviously from TV to phone to blah blah blah, they had to reduce their specs and make it
What?
less than. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the excuses that they have given, that they have stated. Okay? But then again,
Wow.
yeah,
Y'all smell that?
no. But it sounds,
smells
it
like
smells
bullcrap.
like, yeah, exactly. That smells
I
like
know.
bullshit. But another excuse was it's still in
Wow.
development, and we just got this off, like, not the ground, but like we're still it's a work in progress. Hence, give us some more time, because Halo is not slated to. It was originally stated
Wow.
end of this year, but now it's next year. Halo Infinite.
Yeah, what? Like we're talking about first quarter next year?
Yeah, March.
Yeah, but that's still not a lot of time to fix the whole game graphics. The whole game.
Trial.
I know, and this is an excuse.
But
This
you
is
know
an
what?
excuse.
But you know what, man? In
Trial.
all retrospect, you know, this is what I think.
Trial.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
let the
so
flamethrower
now-
take over.
Now it's the flamethrower time. As y'all can see on his face, he's been waiting
Wow.
patiently. Waiting.
To drop knowledge again.
Okay, so
Let me sit up for this. Anyways, you all know where this one is
Wow.
going, yo. To the P, yo. Anyways, yeah. First of all,
Yes, get more comfortable.
there was no bright side to that goddamn show, okay?
Trial.
Like literally none whatsoever. Is that what you're trying to say? Like literally none whatsoever. Like
Was I
zero.
speaking? Was a brother speaking? Was a brother speaking? I thought so.
Trial.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
Literally. Now, before this show even came up, came up, right? Sony did their conference. I saw all the Xbox people trashing the goddamn show. About this and that. Horizon didn't show no gameplay and this and this.
Wow.
It's all cinematics. And Xbox gonna do their new show in August. It's gonna show all
July,
gameplay.
yeah.
Can I finish? Now,
You said August.
now, Phil Collins. I ain't gonna call him. You don't know who I'm talking about. Phil Collins, your leader on the fucking Xbox part, talking all that shit. He came.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I'm just calling.
He's
him
just quoting
Phil
a
Collins.
Genesis singer, but that's
Uncle
okay.
Phil. You don't call him Uncle Phil. You don't know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Kid
It's
Smooth.
Phil Spencer.
Yes, I call him Phil Collins. That's what I'm calling him. Phil
He
Collins.
can't see you wink. He can't see you wink.
I'm calling Phil Collins right now. Was
He
that
can
nigga
feel
be
us
singing
coming
too
in the
much?
air tonight.
Yes, that nigga been singing too much. So he came and talked all that trash.
Oh,
He
Lord.
talked about I feel confident about our show after watching the Sony crap. He said it. He talked all that trash. Nah, mind you, I couldn't. Yo, I was far away. I drove so fast to get home just to watch this show. And the first thing they showed me, which was shockingly, was Halo. Now after this, they tried to show Halo at the beginning. I'm like, this show's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And then the plane crashed. The Master Chief
Yeah, it was
stepped
a
out
roller
the
coaster.
goddamn plane.
It was a roller coaster from there.
Now, mind you, I play Halo 1. Your Xbox fan know what Halo 1 looks like. Now, it told me that motherfucker
Yep.
didn't look like Halo 1.
Combat Evolved.
Ooh.
Trial.
It looked just like Halo fucking 1. The graphics
No, I disagree. It kind of looked like Halo 2, like Halo 3. It looked like Halo 3.
Halo 3 looked better than it. Halo 2
Did
looked
look
better
a
than
little
it.
like Halo
Maybe
3.
Halo. Yeah. I think Halo 1, I'll give it that.
Wow.
There were some scenes that they kind of look similar to like Killzone Fallen.
Yes. Yes.
Killzone looks
Yes.
better than it.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about even if you go back, just go and watch
Trial.
the first gameplay they showed at the Sony conference with Killzone Shadowfall, and go back and watch the Xbox gameplay. And if you tell me that Xbox game, that trash ass
Trial.
freaking Halo looks better than Killzone Shadowfall, you definitely smoking crack. Don't even talk to me after that shit. I'ma slap the black and the white off your ass. For real. Now, after that, since they left the show at a high fucking note, I'm thinking the show's about to get great from there going. I'm about to see gameplay. All I saw was what? All that trash y'all were talking about. Gameplay.
Trial.
What do we see? Y'all been talking about freaking, what's that stupid game? That game that go keep it, all that shit in front of the camera?
Hellblade.
Is it Hellblade?
Yeah, Hellblade.
No.
Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice.
They
Shadow
showed
Sacrifice.
Oh,
The
when was the
second
first
one.
time they showed us Hellblade? You think by this time there'll be a gameplay, right?
Yes.
That
Yes.
was-
I was
That
disappointed.
was actually
Yes.
last year,
Thank
wasn't
you.
it?
Yeah. 2 years ago.
No,
2018. The first Hellblade.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first Hellblade, but we're talking about for the second one. The
Oh
trailer
yeah.
was last
That
year.
was
year.
last year.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
So by
They were.
now-
Yeah. Exactly.
Some
Gameplay.
All they talked about was friggin'
Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah. It's gonna be set in
They
Iceland.
took a trip
That's
to
it.
fucking Iceland.
And they were
If
this.
you want to
What?
see Iceland, I'll go on my damn computer and check a fucking photo screen. That'd be fine.
Trial.
It's supposed to be a game.
You know what? I
Give me
was.
something about the game. Oh, you talk about, oh, it's based on Iceland.
Trial.
What the fuck? I know where Iceland is. We good. You ain't gotta tell me that shit. What the fuck was that? Now, off that. The next game that even pissed me off. Now, this is a game I actually, care a little bit, about, which is, you all know what it is. The Great Fable. It ain't graphically all that up there, but it's a great game. Now, we all know Xbox been talking about Fable coming back from time. Fable almost went to VR, I remember. I remember the song around back in the day talking about Fable was going to be on VR. It's like, oh my god, they didn't kill Fable. They're not going to bring it back. Now, the guy came, if you watch the show, the end of the show, you know how Sony always does it. We're going to leave you with this greatness. When Sony does it, they leave you with a game
Yep.
that you can't refuse. You must buy.
Trial.
And with gameplay.
And Xbox
Exactly.
left us with 13.
When
I'm
Xbox
sorry.
did
How
it-
much? 13 seconds? Was that 13 seconds or was that
Trial.
20 seconds?
Of pre-rendered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Pre-rendered footage, and it says
Trial.
Fable, and that's
That
it.
frog,
And we were both just
if
like,
you watch
what
that
the
shit, that
Because I
frog,
was
that
excited
grab,
about
that
Fable.
tingle.
And they're
Yo,
like, where's...
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
that frog, that
I
grab,
remember
that
I
tingle, bro,
posted it too.
shoulda
I
grabbed that
posted
whole
it.
damn shit.
And you were excited. I am excited.
And I was like, the fuck is the gameplay?
Yeah.
Because Fable,
Trial.
it's not known for, its high-tier graphics, but its unique artistic style and the choices in the story.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now,
That's
I
what
did
it's
lie.
for.
That's because I was just mad at fucking Xbox. The only
Right.
bright side of that show was Game Pass. Period. Now, I give
I
credit
agree.
I give credit where
100%.
credit is due.
Yeah.
What Xbox is doing with Game Pass, amazing. Sony, step your fucking game up, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you, but
So-
goddamn.
Just sorry,
Wow.
Flamethrower. Sorry to cut you off, but every game
I'm
that's
giving you
releasing
some
right
credit.
now, every game that's releasing on the
Trial.
Series X comes with Game Pass, so it's accessible through Game Pass.
Which is
That's
fine.
one advantage
Ah.
Xbox actually has.
But if every AAA that's gonna come on Game Pass looking like Halo, stop it.
Trial.
Stop Game Pass.
You know what?
But that's
Cut
every
that
game.
shit off.
Every game.
If they're going to be streaming it, they probably have to look
Wow.
terrible for all the games to fit on that 1 terabyte hard drive. Because
Yeah.
the game's going to look really good. It's going to be like 200 gigabytes or something.
And then too, hold on, this is for you. All those people that be talking about, oh,
Right.
Halo is open world, so they can't put all that shit. Hold on, y'all were talking about
Trial.
ray tracing and all this freaking 12 whatever space y'all got
Right.
is better than PlayStation. That's what we be hearing.
12 teraflops.
12 teraflops.
When PlayStation was
Let's talk
showing
about the
games,
space, though.
No, it's not. Yeah.
when PlayStation was showing games and showing
Right.
gameplay, what do y'all talk about? Your system is stronger. You got Game Pass.
He's right.
You got 12 teraflops, you got ray tracing and all that shit.
Yeah. 60 frames per second.
The PlayStation 5 definitely has ray tracing.
Right.
Yeah.
I know, but before that, the Xbox made it look
Yeah,
like
they
they
were
were the
talking
only
about how
people
it's
with it.
better. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck was that ray
15
tracing?
teraflops. I'm sorry. PS5 runs on 12 teraflops.
Trial.
Yeah.
It's 10.
It's 10,
10?
and Xbox is 12.
10 to 12. Isn't that it? And Xbox is 12 to 15.
Probably.
Yeah, it fluctuates.
Probably.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wow.
see none of that shit. All that ray tracing, what the fuck was that? Y'all put all that ray tracing on just Master Chief and said fuck the rest of the game? That's what y'all did?
But the thing is,
Clearly.
I feel like even in his pre-rendered trailer, Master Chief
Wow.
didn't look that
No,
good.
No, he did
no,
not.
No, he did. No.
No,
He-
the
no.
pre-rendered trailer did
In the
not wow
cinematics,
me.
no.
The cinematic did not
In the
wow me.
cinematics with the guy in the plane,
Yeah, it did
if you
wow
actually
me.
watch the guy's face,
Yeah,
the guy
his
don't look
facial
that good.
expressions were, yeah,
But the
exactly.
suit
Very,
of
very
Master-
vivid.
Master
Very
Chief
vivid.
looked crisp. When he's standing there until he walked out of that plane, it didn't like it looked crisp.
Yeah,
That's
it's just when the
What's
gameplay.
maybe controversial, I feel like
Trial.
those two look better than Master Chief in that plane.
Oh hell yeah!
Regular
Of
gameplay
course,
look
of course,
better than
no.
Master Chief in that
Guaranteed.
pre-rendered
I
trailer.
said kills don't look better than it. Come on, you can't even compare it to Last of Us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, none of Halo Infinite wowed me. Not even the little cinematic thing.
And-
Everything's like, eh.
And I was gonna buy the Xbox. I told him I might buy the one
Yeah,
that's
he
just
did.
digital
He did.
only because I don't like a lot of Xbox games. I was just gonna buy it for obviously probably
Trial.
Gears, which is my favorite game on there.
And it's going to be
it's
very
been trash
affordable.
lately.
The Xbox,
Yes, and
it
it's
is going to be
probably
very affordable.
if you buy the
Hopefully.
that one.
Let's see when they drop it.
No, and
After
I'm
what
going
I
to
just
I'm
saw-
going to touch on another subject. Sorry,
After
Flamethrower.
what
go
I
on.
just saw, oh my god! If somebody buy me Xbox on Christmas for free, I swear I would like rewrap it and give it to somebody. I'm not even kidding
Okay,
you.
well,
No,
I
you know
don't
what?
think
No,
you
let's
want
just
it. Give it to me.
yeah.
Rewrap it and give it to me.
I'm not
Yeah,
kidding.
or
I'm
give it to me.
not- Like, I
No.
wouldn't even play Halo Wrap unless Xbox comes and show me next year like some crazy Gears game coming up. Actually, no, I don't.
Trial.
Stop the Gears, man. Just come up with new IPs, bro. We
Gears
sick
5
of
was
it.
actually pretty good.
I'm not saying it's not good, but yo, you only got 3 IPs, bro. Sony just came up with Ghost of Tsushima. Look at that shit.
Well, they Xbox
Wow.
they bought a bunch of studios. I believe,
22
right?
exclusives,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
so
22
hopefully
exclusives.
they'll have some exclusives.
Yeah.
To actually make it down the pipeline.
Yeah, GSC is
Wow.
biggest one. GSC Game World.
Listen. Ah, Xbox. I was so counting on you on this
22,
one, bro.
okay.
I was so counting on this one, bro.
Still 22.
No, I thought they couldn't do no wrong with this one, bro. This was a time when like Xbox got this, cause there was no way they could have fucked this shit up. No, I wasn't even nervous, cause after what Sony did, I'm like, oh, Xbox gotta come up with shit now. And then they open up with Halo right at the beginning.
Trial.
If Sony opens up this shit with Last of Us, guaranteed they have some big shit that you probably like. No, but it was just bruh. Listen,
Wow.
Phil Collins, go back to singing, alright? They need a new.
Phil-
They need somebody that
Phil-
knows
Phil-
games.
Phil
Spencer.
Spencer.
Phil Spencer.
Phil Collins. That's what I call him. From now on, I'm calling Phil Collins.
Trial.
Yeah.
And plus, that person has.
Oh, isn't he just listen? Is it
That person.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh.
Phil Spencer is doing the best
Hold
that he
on.
can.
Phil fucking
As-
Spencer came
okay.
there and talk about
You have to
Xbox
think
is
about
not
you.
focusing
Okay.
on AAA games no more.
I know, but you
didn't
have
he
to
say
think
that?
about all the aspects, including marketing,
Trial.
sales, cost. You have to factor all those things. Is he making money? Is Microsoft actually
I
making
get
money?
you, but
And this is where one of my arguments actually comes in, and the reason why they
Right.
actually stopped making Xbox One X and Xbox One X advanced systems,
Trial.
because the Xbox One X was
It's not
so
selling.
so
it's
advanced.
trash, not selling.
Yeah, I'm serious. It
The
was
thing is, though, why buy an Xbox when you can buy a PC?
exactly,
Trial.
exactly.
Just buy a PC. You don't need to buy an Xbox.
Some people just
Well,
like consoles.
If you
but
talk-
that's it.
if you're
Yeah,
talking-
consoles are more.
Trial.
talking
But
price
if-
points.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna, what's the sense of buying an Xbox?
Yeah, if you're talking price
Trial.
points. Like
Yeah,
I mentioned
price wise,
earlier,
yeah.
If you recall, PS3
They
and
need to get rid of
360.
Phil Collins.
The 360 was cheaper. The PS3 was
Much
definitely
cheaper.
more expensive.
Yeah,
And it still whooped the 360's butt.
it did.
Trial.
It did. However,
Xbox
when the
was
when
much
the
powerful than-
We're
PS4
talking about in terms of sales.
I know, but Xbox was much powerful than the PS4 too.
it was.
And
Because
PS4
it was
games
cheap.
look way better than the Xbox. Though.
Trial.
Yeah,
not
no,
lying.
but the Xbox was popular because it was cheap, right? Think about price point, like he said, price point.
Trial.
That's why PlayStation came back and they said, how do we make the PS4 much more
Trial.
sell worthy, if you must. They sold it for a lot cheaper than the Xbox One X. Okay, this is why they stopped production entirely, because they're not
Wow.
making money on the Xbox One X. And this is why they're introducing the Series X, because the Series X is going to be a cheaper machine than the Xbox One X. The Xbox One
Wow.
X, when it comes to cost, is a lot more to actually produce. And this is just my opinion. Okay, it's my opinion.
My
Because
opinion,
when you're putting so much into a
Xbox should be
machine,
like Sega.
Trial.
let me finish, please.
Discontinue the
Let me
systems
finish.
and
Thank
just
you.
Put your games on other fucking shit. Period.
Wow.
Because you're trash, bro. Trash.
Wow.
I know,
Yo,
but
I will buy somebody buy me Nintendo,
Trial.
please. I will play Nintendo games right now, even though Xbox games look better than Nintendo. At least I understand Nintendo why their
Yeah.
games look like that.
Doesn't even Nintendo have a showcase? Like, not
Wait, they do?
Yeah, they definitely do have a
Trial.
showcase.
They
but
do.
Don't they do that online thing? The whole Nintendo Direct thing? Isn't that what they've been doing?
Wrong person.
Yeah, I know that's what they do. I don't think they do any more conferences.
I play
alright, thanks for letting me finish though.
I play Nintendo games. I got
That's
360.
trash.
Trial.
I play Nintendo games. I got a 3DS. You know, I don't have no Switch. Brothers Switch.
Oh,
I love Super
there's it.
Smash Brothers.
Fuck
No,
Xbox.
Switch is good. It's a very good
my
portable
system is
option.
Nintendo, bro. I'm going back to Nintendo, clearly.
No, but the Nintendo doesn't have much. What are you gonna play?
What do you
Super
mean
Smash
Nintendo don't
Brothers,
have
Zelda?
much? Yes. Killer
Twilight-
Instinct, and they bring the old the old games with
Yeah,
every
and they've got
system.
Ori. They've got Ori on Nintendo.
Wow.
Nintendo,
You have
yeah.
Ori now? Oh, perfect. I'm good. Now I can put on handheld.
Killer
They
Instincts.
don't have Killer Instincts.
They don't?
Trial.
Because
Oh,
it's
it's-
a rare game.
No, oh yeah, it is a real game. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, but the old
And,
one though.
Microsoft.
I mean, the
was
old
there, I
one.
believe.
Yeah, but the old one they could still get the old one, which I like. Anyways, I don't like the new. Microsoft fucked it up. See,
Trial.
oh my. Yo, I still have my old Killer Instinct sitting home right now. Thank you, Microsoft, for fucking up one of my favorite fighting games ever. God
Trial.
damn, I hate you so much. Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken, give it up, bro.
Talking about Phil
Trial.
Spencer. But
Yes.
Phil Spencer's
Phil
one man.
Collins, give it up.
He's
Yes.
one man.
Yeah, but he's the one. Like, listen, he signed off things and let it go. I don't know how that man looked at Halo and say, "Hey, view that to the people." If I saw Halo that day, I'm like, nah, this shit needs to go back to the old man.
You can't
Put
blame
it
him
on
for
Max,
everything,
bro.
though. You really can't blame him for everything.
How?
You really can't blame him for everything. He's in charge of a lot of things, and that's why they have separate. They have
Shut up,
separate
everything
heads
that's
of
over there,
departments
didn't
for a
go
reason.
past him.
He is the CEO.
Every-
His job is to make sure that the company is running smoothly, not to
Fine.
watch how
Fine.
Halo Infinite actually looks like.
No. So what? You trying to tell me the whole show
Uh-huh.
didn't go?
No, it probably didn't go through him.
Trial.
Yeah,
Really?
It probably didn't go through him
it
at
probably-
all.
it
He
probably
had no
went through
idea.
someone else, and he was just presenting.
Yes, exactly. You think he
You trying to
has?
tell me he didn't see these
Oh.
games
No,
before they went
he
and
did
presented
not.
them?
The thing is, it's entirely possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell
The thing
no.
is, it's a big
Yeah.
company.
I'm outta
It
here.
is. It's a huge
Wow.
It's a
company.
big company. It's not like if it was like
No.
if it was like a smaller studio.
Exactly.
I could see the
No,
If
what
it's a
you talking
small,
about?
yeah, exactly. The
I
CEO
get-
actually
I
physically.
get what you're saying.
Yeah,
This is the
I don't
yo.
think so.
This is
like
the
look at
bread and
Bethesda.
butter, bro.
Bethesda's a
This
good
is the
example
bre-
because Todd Howard actually knows what he's doing because he is omnipresent. He's there for like 80 to 90%
Are
of
you
the
really
shit.
sitting here telling me this guy don't check? This is your conference. They're showing this on TV worldwide. Everything doesn't go through Phil Spencer.
Well, he
It
has to
doesn't
sign
go
off
to
on
the-
it. I'm not saying
Okay.
it doesn't go through him, but
Exactly,
he's not
which
going to
means
watch.
He has to see the
He's
games,
not
bro.
going to
No, he
watch.
doesn't.
No, he does not. He's
He
not
does
going to
not
watch
necessarily-
every. Yeah,
He does
exactly.
not necessarily need to see
Yeah,
it.
he's like, oh, does this look good? I don't have time. I have to get on my yacht.
This is what we gonna show at the thing.
Yeah.
He's like,
And he's just signing off on it.
Signs off on it. It could be it.
I doubt that.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
None of us are in the position.
There is no company I've ever been in that they ship something out and it doesn't go. The boss don't be. Come on.
Oh,
He is signing off on it. Yes.
he
Yeah,
signed
but
off
I'm
on it,
telling
he's
you,
not
he
seen it.
Yes. He has not seen the whole entire thing
Like,
in its
because-
entirety.
Because listen,
Wow.
he's CEO. He's not quality control manager. Could be someone who checked it.
Exactly.
Their eyes probably need to be checked.
Exactly.
They go to Phil Spencer. This is good. We'll put this on the show. And he's like, okay, signs the line.
Trial.
That could actually be what it is.
That's why, but I totally doubt that.
I don't know. I'm saying some
Nobody,
it's funny,
no, I know, but nobody put their bread and butter that's wet. That their cream maker puts up there and the boss don't check and just say, let it go. Look trash like that. I
Wow.
doubt that. I get that if you said that about some some side game, some
Trial.
let's say Ori.
Yeah, some
I'm like,
indie
who-
studio, yeah.
You think
Oh,
Sony?
you talking
You
about-
you really think Yoshida's not gonna check Last of Us before they put a gameplay on the big screen for everybody to see?
Wow.
You think Yoshida's not gonna test it out and play?
He might not have.
He might not have, yeah.
You think these CEOs
Trial.
aren't necessarily gamers?
No, they're
No.
not. They just care about making the
They're not.
money.
They're about making money. They're not
Yeah.
about game.
The same thing with E EA.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly.
Phil
Any
Spencer
of
play
those
games, so
bastards.
stop it. Phil
Android
Spencer
Wilson.
has
What,
sit
Andrew
there-
Wilson?
Hey, y'all stop it. Yoshida has sit there and play. Yoshida has what? Nintendo has Xbox and everything. He tells you what games to play. Joe Spencer says the same shit. He even played Uncharted. He said it.
He is a gamer, though.
So
Phil
don't
Spencer
tell
is
me
a bit of
you
a
don't
gamer.
sit there and check
But
out
he
his
doesn't
games
have
before it
time,
goes-
Benji. The whole point is you don't, like, people
I'm not
don't
saying
have
he has
time sometimes.
We all don't. But listen, it's a company. It's your bread and
And
butter.
I understand his
Nobody is
point,
gonna
though.
say
Yeah,
it's not gonna
exactly.
go to
Yeah,
the
he has a valid
It's,
point.
it has to, bro. I don't see why. But to me, if it doesn't, it's the most stupidest, craziest thing to me. That's what I'm saying. It sounds crazy to me how your bread and butter does the boss don't even take a look at it before they say, okay, go out there and show it.
But the thing is,
That's
what-
crazy.
That's what you have quality control people
Trial.
for. That's what they do. That's what
Why
I'm saying.
not? Before Yoshida comes and stand there and say, hey, this is our new game, check it out. He's seen that shit. And it was good.
CEO of
Phil Spencer.
Phil Spencer,
Phil Collins.
Phil Spencer, the CEO.
CEO of Microsoft or Xbox. Sorry, the
Yeah, he's running, not Microsoft, I think the
Xbox, just Xbox. Yeah.
the Xbox.
Yeah, I was just saying it's entirely plausible that he did not.
I doubt that. Cool.
He most likely did, but it's entirely plausible that he did not. If
Trial.
he did not, that's a bad look on his part.
Exactly
Because
my
what
point.
he
That
has-
even makes it sound more
We'll
crazy
never-
to me.
The thing is, we'll never know
Trial.
because CEOs they don't really do much, to be honest.
He's got a point. They don't. Yeah.
Trial.
They just want to make sure their paychecks are,
That's right.
you know, yeah, there, and they could get on their fancy chopper. Sorry.
He's probably gonna be pissed right now.
Yeah. He's
Well,
probably
I'm
kicking
not,
himself
I'm
in
not
the.
gonna say CEOs don't do much because I don't know what they be doing. In the
So who is he gonna get pissed off at if the man never checked out the game and then he let him put it out there? Now he's mad because it doesn't look good enough. That's all his fault. He should have looked at it before he let them put it up there. That's all I'm saying. For a boss, that's what you do. But hey,
But,
to me, they're
anyway-
trash, bro.
Anyway,
Oh, we're gonna
Trial.
watch the Dragon Age 4
No, we're not
teaser.
going to watch
We are
that.
not.
Because the internet is slow as freak.
it's
Right,
not
edit
loading.
it and add it in. Bro. What
I'm,
is it?
I'm gonna add it in the
Trial.
in the post edit.
You gonna name this podcast? Xbox Trash Ass.
I will not be naming it that, but
I will.
Trial.
okay, so he will. Anyway,
If
So-
Phil Collins going to watch this shit, I'm gonna send this to him. That bitch ass.
anyway, that I believe is it for us. That was our last topic.
Yeah.
There we go. So thank you once again for joining us
Trial.
for this podcast.
Still, you
someone
give
get that boy some lotion, please.
to the feet, yo. That's all
Trial.
natural, baby. Natural.
Naturally needs lotion.
Natural lotion, baby.
But,
Natural lotion.
yeah.
Add some shit.
The shit, but
Anyway, thanks once again for joining us. Zafra Blitz signing off.
Trial.
we out of here, man. And stop playing Xbox. It's trash, bro.
Peace.
Peace out.
Dwayne's World.
Yeah.